So it was announced during the Ignite 3 years ago. Back then, it was announced as home site app. Yeah, some months later, it was renamed to Viva Connection because Microsoft involved this whole Viva world, and Viva Connection was a good fit because of the communication aspects. So today's topic is bring your internet to Teams. So a really interesting topic from my side. So I love intranets based on M365. So let's jump directly in. If there are any questions, feel free to use the chat or the Q&As functionality, and I will try to get back to you with the questions afterwards. We can also have a chat on the tables or within this session. Okay, so first of all, I'm from the company Digital Touch based in Germany. We do different services for M365 and our clients. So obviously introduction to M365, governance and compliance, some digitalization, some projects, and of course, Intranet, what is my major duty here in our company. So quick words from my side, an introduction. So I'm Artur. I'm from Poland, but I'm based in Germany, or I work here and live here, so fits well into the international summit. I'm specialized on digital workplace and collaboration. We have customers from smaller and medium-sized companies, but also large international companies across the whole world. My team and me was involved in total of 27 intranets project in the recent years. We do the everything: consulting, implementation, adoption, change management, and of course optimization and further development or support. Before we will deep dive, I have questions for all the participants here in my session. And the first question is, do you have already an intranet in your organization? And I'm very curious to see if we have already here intranets in your organization or not. So we see already 3 votes for yes. Feel free to vote. No one will see your vote, so it's anonymous. Okay, so currently everyone has already an internet. Okay, so far so good. Then next question is the following. Let me quickly here. So this is the next question. On what technology is your internet based? If you have one, obviously, is it on SharePoint, so on-prem, online? Is it on Teams? Do you have a third-party tool based on M365? So there are different companies that offer their solutions, or maybe even a third-party tool that has nothing to do with M365. And we see there are also some votes on it, but the most participants have it on SharePoint. Okay. Feel free, if you would like, to share with me those third-party tools that are not based on M365 and you're using it. I'm always interested to see with what tools and solutions the company are working with. So if you can, just share the information. If not, also fine with me. Okay, then let's go into the topics that I have. First of all, I want to have a look in the past and the current status of the whole thing, having an intranet in Microsoft Teams. So I look into the past, maybe who has some experience with these topics. If you go back like 2-3 years, or maybe more, an internet that was based on M365, so obviously on SharePoint Online, was not really usable in Microsoft Teams with all the standard functionalities that Microsoft Teams was offering. So it has a really poor experience. Obviously, also for the users, we could integrate our SharePoint sites only as a tab, or if I have the knowledge, I could also create a custom Teams app and implement it somehow, but it was always a pain and the usability was really poor. And most of our clients use then a paid third-party solution, and because it was the only way out. And we were happy when Viva Connection came in as a game changer. So it was announced during the Ignite 3 years ago. Back then, it was announced as home site app. Yeah, some months later, it was renamed to Viva Connection because Microsoft involved this whole Viva world, and Viva Connection was a good fit because of the communication aspects. The beta version was released in March 2 years ago. It was also painful to install or configure it because we had to run a PowerShell script, what is for for users that or also for admins that have no touch points with the PowerShell or knowledge. It was hard to install it. But later on, a half year later, Microsoft worked on it and released the current version that we will see today and we will talk about, which is easy to install, easy to configure, and easy to use. So if you have the knowledge that you will get today from me, you can install and use Viva Connection within like 5 to 10 minutes. So I already said it, Microsoft Viva was then introduced, so the whole platform, and Connections was a part of it that was for the topic communication. But there are also some other things that Viva has, like the insights, that is for the productivity and well-being topics, for knowledge and expertise, and of course learning. So that are some things that the Viva platform is bringing with it. And if you're interested, have a look into the other application that Viva is offering, because all those applications as a package are offering a really good user experience. So today's topic is only Connections, but if you're interested, have a chat with me about the other solutions or have a look on your own. So Viva Connections was or is right now the place where all apps are stored and I can access them. Like for Connection, we have also some other components like Viva Engage. So it's based on Yammer. Yammer, yeah, in the past, not many organizations or companies were using it. Now with the relaunch and the new solution Viva Engage, I think it will be again interesting for those organizations and companies. And later on, maybe this year, we will have Viva Amplify with the AI to start communication campaigns. So really interesting. Insights is for well-being, obviously. Propose so Viva Goals, so a sales-related topic, and for the knowledge is topics and learning, the way to go. And all those components from Viva are under the hood of Viva Connections, and also Viva Sales is here. Okay, so what are the advantages if I want to use Viva Connection? So let's assume you have currently SharePoint Online, or maybe you have a third-party tool that is based on M365 or not based. We saw during the poll that we have some participants here in the session that have a solution out of the M365 world. So let's see what are the advantages. So obviously, one big advantage is that we can reach and inform everyone about the organization, about some of our departments, of our subsidiaries that are maybe located in other locations. It's easy to really connect all those users that we have in our company. Even if it's only a small company, we can easily communicate here. populate our news, interact with our users. So it's really a good platform to have here in our organization. So we can empower our employees to also interact with other employees in our organization and contribute ideas or share feedbacks. And you can also, from your company, you can share your vision, your mission, and your strategic in one place. So it's really a communication and also collaboration platform.
Schön, dass du bis hierher geschaut hast. Wenn du das Video weiterschauen möchtest, dann melde dich einfach auf unserer Lernplattform M365 Circle an. In der Videobeschreibung findest du den Link, wie du da hinkommst, und du kannst dir natürlich auch für eine unserer weiteren Summits, M365 Summits, ein Ticket holen, kostenfrei, oder du unterstützt uns mit einem Supporter-Ticket. Also klick auf den Link in der Beschreibung und schau dir das vollständige Video an. Wenn du uns weiter noch unterstützen möchtest, dann kannst du auch unseren YouTube-Channel abonnieren und am besten noch die Glocke aktivieren. Und vielen Dank, dass du bei der nächsten Summit auch mit dabei bist.